Oh, oh,
Hello.
oh, oh, hi. Oh, sorry, I was huffing some speed runs, getting ready for the day.
Yeah, that's how you start your day off, is huffing them runs.
These days it is. Whew. Welcome everyone to Check Please a Palooza. Ladies, gentlemen, Ash, it is CPAP 6. We are here. We are super excited to be here. My name is Dalesman DM. I am going to be your host for day one. Today, I am joined by the lovely Bag of Takeout. I am joined by the absolutely wonderful Quigley Q, and of course, our Lord of Tech, Tuba Toothpaste, who's going to be running all the transitions today and just doing a ton of work behind the scenes. So, big shout out to everybody here. We're all super, super happy and honored to have you here today. The song you just heard was our official song for Cheers for the Fight in Dalesman. It's our official song. It's created by the absolutely wonderful Chunderfins, the wonderful, amazing, talented Chunderfins. We love you. And if you liked that song, stay tuned for the rest of the day. There might be more songs similar to that by our wonderful Chunderfins coming up later. He also, I want to shout out him because he also created our amazing logos. Every logo you've seen today, every bit of art you've seen today in preparation was created by him. So if you have the Better Twitch TV tab, or Better TTV extension installed, you can use all of these emotes yourself, and they're going to be super fun and helpful for you to do that. So make sure to check that out. It's going to be so great. So now that you're here, now that you're with us and everything, you might be asking, who are the Fighting Dalesmen? Well, we are a group of friends that started out in high school playing D&D, and that was the name of our adventuring team. We just started as a small group, and then we started adding more and more and more people to the wonderful menagerie you see before you today. We've kept in touch during the pandemic, and in the early days, we just do like a fun kind of Sunday hangout sort of thing. And we decided one day to just let's do like a video game run through thing. It was fun. We set our initial ask at about, what was it, $500? Was that the initial thing?
$500.
$500. And we thought it would be a fun thing. We practiced for like a month to do it, and we raised like over 2,000 that first event. It was absolutely nuts. We were inspired by Flash Cry Samurai because he was doing a lot of it was Tiny Mario speedruns, which was the first like one that really got us into it, and it's just kind of snowballed into this really amazing and wonderful thing that we've got before us right now. So I want to say thank you so much to everybody who's here. We are excited, so pumped to be here. I've been huffing speedrun gas all morning, so that's why I'm kind of amped up like I am right now. Before we get into like all of the other cool things we're gonna be doing, I kind of want to just talk to you all and ask you, what's the run you're most excited for today, or what is a run you're most excited for today?
Oh man, I mean, I've been beating my head against the Silk Song Hollow Knight wall for like months now. And so going to see the original Hollow Knight, it's going to be that I'm excited for that. That's going to be so cool to see that being run.
So amazing.
It's a good one. I'm biased because I'm on this couch, but I'm excited for the Glover run, or Glover as we affectionately call it. But never beat that game as a kid. I think Chunderfins has the theory that no one actually ever owned this game. It just was borrowed from Blockbuster, or I don't know. I don't think you do, Quigley Q. There's no way. There's no possible way. But yeah, excited. I've never seen it beaten other than just by Ruthdale doing it, so I'm excited.
Yeah, and I mean, I'm excited for the Glover run. That is definitely one that I rented from Blockbuster as a youngin'. So yeah, excited to actually see somebody beat that game. I remember having lots of fun with it, but never beating it. But I'm also excited for Expedition 33 later today, run by somebody on this very panel right now. I've seen a lot of stuff about the game. I haven't played it myself yet. That is my post CPAP 6 treat to myself, is playing Clair Obscur. So I'm excited to at least see the beginning of the game. So
It'll definitely be pretty spoiler free. We're gonna skip a lot of cutscenes.
okay,
Yeah.
that's good. That's good.
Don't have
Like, why?
to avert your eyes,
I don't know why.
I don't have to put earmuffs on.
or get therapy. You know, so
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
the other thing you get to avoid. So
I played that game, and it took me a long time to play through it because I would, like, we were moving, we were doing all stuff. I would sit down to play it, and then I'd get too sad and be like, I need to go play something happy. It's really good. It's really sad.
It's a good sad boy game.
I'm also super pumped for Glover. Like, that's such a. I have good fond memories of renting that game from Blockbuster, just like everybody else.
good news for you. It's first. So.
And I'm also, here's the thing, I'm looking forward to You Have to Burn the Rope. Does anybody besides me and James remember that?
I don't think so.
No, it is just the two of you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had to go look it up.
So yeah, I'm looking forward to that one. That's a good classic Shunderfins run. So now that we've kind of given you a taste, a soupçon of what's going on next, I'm going to toss this to Bag of Takeout to let us kind of talk more about Check Please itself.
Yeah, hey everybody. Happy to be here on the opening remarks. But Check Please is a speedrunning charity event. We're inspired by the yearly Games Done Quick. We're kind of discount GDQ, if you will. But what speedrunning is, if you're not familiar, we're trying to get through the games as fast as possible. Glitches, optimizations, manipulations. And we're by no means professionals, but everyone here has been working really hard on some awesome runs to show you. If you could see some of our internal chats of the people struggling this week, you would know how much people are working on this and doing their best. So we're excited to put on a fun little show for you. But speaking of those runs, to find the schedule and tune into your favorite runs, you can type !schedule. There's a variety of commands. We're going to talk about a lot of them, but you'll see a lot of our moderators doing these. And when you take a look at the schedule, it should adjust to your local time zone. So don't worry about doing any conversions there. Want to give a big shout out to our boy Zestapeel, who worked tirelessly to organize the schedule. Why is this called Check Please? The lore has been lost a little bit, but really, we want your checks. Yeah, we do. But also, as with most jokes in this group, it's just like a random silly thing that somebody said once, and now it just won't leave our vocabulary. So it's also what you say when a run finishes. Check please. And you've heard that a couple times. We've gotten a couple subscribers, so thank you to those people who have subscribed with Prime. So appreciate y'all a lot. And also, any subscriptions, all that kind of stuff will go to our charity as well. But our charity chat, we'll talk about that later. But yeah, I'll pass it to Alex.
Yeah. Sorry, give me. Sorry, I'm just.
We can vamp for a little
all
bit.
over the place right now.
I can keep going too if you want me to.
Yeah.
I'm happy to.
If you don't mind.
Yeah. Tube of Toothpaste is taking over streaming duties from me this year, so I'm very grateful to him. So please be sure to shout him out in the chat too. But really cool thing about this year's event is we have an official sponsor. 6 years into it, and we've got an official sponsor. We've had official quote unquote sponsors in the past. You'll hear from those at some point. But yeah, Level 7 Games is a really cool game store here in Colorado. That's where a lot of us are based. We've got Dalesman all over the place, but a lot of us here in Colorado, a lot of us grew up here. And they have graciously sponsored us this year and also donated some amazing prizes. I think some D&D like starter kits and some merch from their store. You can use the !Level 7 command to learn more about them. They have 4 stores in Colorado, I believe. I'll have to triple check that. Somebody can fact check me. But really cool place, and we're really grateful for that. Our unofficial sponsor, Cocoa Water, will also be making an appearance. You'll hear more about that later. Also, this year is our first year featuring music performances. So on day one, we have Nay or Daffodil Megasaurus and James Chunder, aka the Chunderfins, will be performing later on. So definitely check that out in the schedule. You can also see, and day 2, also Daffodil Megasaurus again, and then Daniel or Audio Mocha is going to be performing. And you can use the !musicians command to see the lineup and learn more about them too. So also Audio Mocha is hosting the Super Game Music Festival, which is a live video game music event. You can check that out at the Boulder Library Canyon Theater on November 30th from 12:15 to 4:45. There's a flyer and QR code listed on the musical guest page of the Check Please website. All that said, I said a lot of words. I'm going to pass it over to learn more about what we're doing this for, the charity. So I'm passing it over to our charity Chad, Mr. Quigley Q.
Oh, okay. Hi. Cool. Did you even mention that we got the new website? Like you just said the website, but like we got an official one now, right?
We do. We have a domain. We have an official website. You can check us out, checkplease.org. Yeah.
That's so cool. That's sick. Yeah, so hi, I'm Quigley Q, Jake. I'm one of the charity Chads along with Lauren, who did an amazing job getting this set up. We were able to figure these things out. Our donation goal this year is $4,665.60, or because it's Check Please 6, we're going for 6 to the power of 6 amount of dimes. That was kind of the hope. That was the goal. We've been doing a bunch of silly ones over every year. We come up, we vote on which ones we think are the best. Again, we started with $500 was the original goal, and that got blown out of the water within seconds, and we always were panicking and scrambling. So this year we've just gotten bigger and bigger and bigger, and this is the hope. Is 6 to the power 6 is the good new marker. We're hoping. As the kids always get to with the 6s and the 7s. But the best way to learn about this is thank you. The best way to learn about this is by hitting that command exclamation GWC or Girls Who Code, because that's who we are partnering with this year. We've been partnering with them for the last couple years. Girls Who Code is an amazing, amazing, wonderful service. They provide materials, supplies, a bunch of different things for getting men, young women, and non-binary people into coding and specifically STEM fields and programs. You can hit the exclamation donate to go directly to that Tiltify fundraiser page and go learn about Girls Who Code there. We also have a wonderful video with our first interview on the website. That checkplease.org has that full first interview that we did last year. We got a new interview this year that you'll see clips of throughout the whole thing as we go through it, because the Girls Who Code people are amazing. We got to work and sit down with Emily, one of their outreach program directors, and she is awesome. She's amazing. She loves what she does. She likes getting involved, and she just does all these amazing things about. She always said, do good work with good people. And that was just such an amazing thing that we kind of stole that from her, and it was just awesome to see. Please know when you go to donate, there are going to be targets. There's going to be prizes you can win. There's going to be polls. You can vote on silly things. You can have your money go towards proceeds. Again, all donations, all funds get directly sent to Girls Who Code. You'll get a receipt from them directly. You don't even need to sign up through Tiltify. You don't even need to go put anything in. It uses the PayPal system to distribute it. You don't need to make an account. Just say that you're using a credit card or a debit card or through PayPal, and it'll send it directly to Girls Who Code, and you'll get a receipt directly back from them. Same thing, we were talking about subs and bits and all of those. That will get filtered back to them as well later, in which we will talk about there are different incentive banners and incentive marks where they told us how much money does what things and how that helps provide for students across all of their programs. But again, no incentive donation set is not complete without some silly things along the way. So here is the incentive banner. Do we got time for the incentive banner?
I think we've got time for the incentive banter.
Okay. Incentive banter interlude. So I was just looking at this, and thank you so much to everyone that has already donated. We're already up to $400 in donation. We'll read those out when we start the official first one, what all of that is. We're already up to 400. So we've already hit those first marks of some bad dad jokes. We've already got Cooking with Alex. I'm going to do a garbage anime review if we hit $600. We got some Dastardly Squeeze Down with people drinking horrible concoctions, cookies, blenders. I've convinced Riley to maybe do a speed run if they donated a certain amount of money. We got more jokes, people doing tag team runs, a bunch of amazing other DDRs, and people hurting themselves with spice and trying to draw Pokemon from memory. All those good sorts of things, in addition to polls and targets. And then every time you donate, it gets put into a poll where you can then try and win a prize. And there's amazing things with all of those and all those incentives. So that's what I got on the charity Chad side.
Amazing. Wonderful. Thank you so much for all the hard work you've put into this. You and everyone else have been, we're doing this for a charity. So being part of the charity chats is a vital part of this whole process. I know we're running a little bit behind on time, so I want to go a little bit faster. The one thing I do want to point out is this is our first year without Bagov behind the scenes doing literally everything. I think we all knew how much work you did, but I don't think we really knew until we really started to take over the various things or just seeing things go. So really just quick shout out to Bagov for all of his years of hard work. You've earned the chance to kick back and just enjoy the fruits of the labor that you have started.
Agreed.
I also want to do a huge shout out to Zbarf, who is probably horizontal right now. He's a different time zone, but he has done an enormous amount of work putting together this. It wouldn't be the same without him. So really, every time you see something and you're like, wow, that looks really clean and polished and things, Zbarf was a part of that, like 100%. So quick shout out to those two people. We love you.
Agreed.
You're the best. Now, no charity event is no Check Please event is complete without prizes. So I'm going to pass the torch to Chusk, our Pope of prizes. First, his entrance must be announced.
Me dancing on the stream, but I don't know if I see me speaking on the stream. Testing. Oh my gosh. All right, everyone. Pretend I just walked in. In nominem patri, et check pleasus, et spiritus speedy. Welcome one, welcome all, to Check Please a Palooza 6. I'm your prize pope, Chusk, finally speaking to you. We have some amazing prizes this year. We're a little bit behind on time, so I'm going to rip through some shout outs here. Be sure to pay attention during breaks to see which prizes are scheduled when. A sheet of the actual schedule will be published shortly. Wanted to shout out Level 7 Games, our first ever sponsor. They're a local Colorado game shop with 4 locations, and I will fact check you. Yes, there's one in Denver, there's one in Lakewood, there's one in Englewood, and there's one in Federal Heights. They're all over the place in the greater Denver area, so definitely go and check them out. They donated some really cool shirts, some dice sets, and a D&D starter kit. So those will be up as prizes coming up soon here. I wanted to shout out Dave Polat, a really cool artist who takes found art and adds video games into them. We've got a couple really cool prints of his. One Space Invaders themed, one Mario themed. They are beautiful. I believe each of those will be up as prizes at the end of each evening. Yeah, like I said, also wanted to shout out some of our internal crafters. We've got Princess Leaf Leaf and Riley who put together some really cool handcrafted prizes. We've got a Triforce wall hanging and a Check Please cross stitch. Both really, really cool. Also, our unofficial sponsor, Cocoa Water, finally making an appearance after so many months of not hearing from them. They're really hard to work with. Anyway, so Cocoa Water Pro bottles will be coming out as prizes as well. Certain prizes are only available during certain times. Every dollar you donate is going to be one entry towards the prize during that time. Winners will be selected at the end of each day, and Sunday evening at about 9 o'clock p.m. we'll be doing the full raffle and announcing all winners. Prizes will be shipped out the week after that. All right. There's my announcement speed run. Back to Dalesman DM and the boys.
Yeah, we're keeping those expectations low.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
We're here for a good time.
Yeah. All right. But we're
looks like
back
we're
live.
We're back live.
Oh,
Hey,
sick.
wonderful. So thank you to our Popa prizes. Really, it's a bunch of cool stuff. Keep an eye on that. It's really amazing. You heard all the things. But now it's time to actually get started with the event itself. So we're going to get started with Glover with all main levels by the one and only Ruthdale. So we're going to send you to the transition screen in just a minute. We'll get started in just a few minutes here. Stay tuned.
Woo!